You're thankful for stealing this land. What do you want, man? I can see your spirit already. What do you want?
Stealing what?
What do you want, man? What's your question? What's your question?
Stealing what?
What's your question?
Stealing what?
Stealing this land.
Explain to me, brother.
Okay, Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. So wicked people came onto this place, which is you devils, you red people, you Edomites, which goes into the Bible, and you stole this land from our brothers, the Native Americans. If you can see on this sign, they go back to the tribes of Israel, which you're not looking. So I know you don't give a shit. So you're going into slavery because of that, and you're going to receive a terrible comeuppance. All right? That's what's going to happen to you.
I am?
I don't care. Get out of here, man.
You don't care?
No, I don't care. Get out of here.
I'm from the turtle trend.
All right, whatever.
What are you here for 90 meters?
Let me get a precept. This is about the Bible here. If you don't have any questions regarding the Bible, get down the street.
What the fuck Bible, man? I'm from the turtle
This is
trend.
Job 9:24. Job
9:24 what? You know who the fuck you're talking to? That's my turtle trend.
Okay.
Okay? I'm fucking native.
Okay.
And you're gonna come talk to me and you're gonna tell me to fucking step, nigger? Who the fuck are you, nigger?
Okay, so let me read you something.
Who the fuck are you, nigger?
Let me read something to you.
Yeah? Go ahead, fucking read.
Let me read something to
Because
you.
you're gonna fucking preach, nigger?
Let me read to you.
And then you're gonna fucking talk to me?
Let me read to you.
Who the fuck are you?
First of all, you gotta calm down.
I gotta calm down, but you're gonna call me a fucking imposter.
Yeah,
You're here fucking protesting.
I am.
My fucking clan. Yeah. But you're here protesting my clan.
If you were here.
And then you want to fucking talk to me about disrespect.
If you were
Shut your fucking mouth.
If you were here.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm reading about the tribe of the Native Americans.
You think this is a fucking joke?
You're drunk. Calm down.
Drunk?
You're by 22 division. You're drunk.
I don't give a fuck, nigger. I'm a fucking gangster.
Okay. Okay.
And you're here fucking talking about fucking naval, tribal fucking things?
You see this? This is live.
I don't give a fuck.
You see this? This is how it is. This is how it is for us when we come out here. Hey, this reminds me
for you?
Of Victoria and Dundas.
Oh, for you, right? You're a fucking black man. You're talking about my fucking people?
But we're brothers. If you are a Gadite, we are actually brothers, and this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I come to you and I ask you.
You're not listening.
Shut up.
No, I don't have to. I'm trying to teach you.
You don't need to shut up?
Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Get your cock back the hammer and bust your face. Bitch ass. Bitch ass. Yo, bitch ass. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. You know who you're talking to? I'm fucking crazy. You don't know me. Now you're leaking. You should have been speaking. Now you're fucking leaking. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass. Don't ever come up here and disrespect my shit. Now you're all leaking. Get the fuck out of here. Now I took your gun. What are you gonna do? Now I took your gun. Now I can fuck you up. Who's the bitch? Yeah. And you're all yo, your gun is fucking unloaded. You're a fucking buster too. Fucking wankster. Fucking wankster. Fucking homo thug. Bitch nigga. You're a bitch. You're a fucking bitch.
Yeah, but before you
bitch. Get the fuck out of here.
Hold on.
Get the fuck out of here.
You attacked Buddy.
Get the fuck out of here.
He came to me, I came
Get the fuck out of here. You don't know who you're messing with. Not from the fucking streets. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Now you're leaking.
Cops are on their way.
Hey, everybody, look at this punk. Fucking putting guns to my head. You know who the fuck I am? I'm a fucking servant of YAHAWAH. You know who I am?
Shalom, shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakwakwadosh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the mighty Akim, Wakwathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this foul captivity, as well as the speckled bird that may look like the other nations but are actually Yasharallah. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson, and this lesson kind of hits home hard with me because I was this is not the first video I saw. I saw multiple videos, and there was multiple different brothers talking about, oh yeah, he handled it good. Yeah, that's good. Call him LAWAYA. But the thing about this dude, he was saying that he is a so-called Native American. And I know, I'm telling you, I would bet so much money, all right, to put it on the, I would put it on the line so much money that he is not an actual Israelite. He's not an actual Native American. He's not a Gadite. He is one of those $5 Indians. All right, I'm telling you right now, simply because the way that he was acting, he acted the exact same way as this one Edomite that I had encountered. And this is why that I'm making this video. This is also why I feel so strongly about this. Call Halayim La Yahawadah that the Lord protected this brother. The Lord gave victory to this brother over this demon. All right, this was very, I don't know what to say, the proper term, but this was very, this is a beauty, because so many different things. Number one, the dude was drunk. Number two, the dude's gun was empty. Okay, so after all, you saw all those different times where the dude pointed the gun at his face, is where, you know, you would think that someone who actually had bullets, they would just shot him already and stuff like that. It's just like, but no, instead the Lord made it so that, you know, instead the brother was protected. Like, honestly, call Halayim La Yahawadah the water Yahawadah, that the brother made it. He was protected. Nothing bad happened. He didn't get shot. He didn't get hurt or anything like that. That's basically the main thing. I just want to say, call Halayim La Yahawadah the water Yahawadah for that. All right, you know, he was honestly, and as lots of brothers said, you know, he handled it pretty well. He said, you know what, yeah, you don't care about it, so just why does it matter? You're good. Just go. Just leave. Okay, like I do not want to engage with you. All right. So, like, the thing about me is that, me personally, and again, this is all dependent on each brother. You know, different brothers have different ways of handling certain situations. So, me personally, I'm not really going to say, I'm not really gonna say, you know, do this, do that, or whatever. But what I will say is that, me personally, what I would have done, I wouldn't have been so, I guess, aggressive, or I wouldn't have came on strong. Although, you know, he was well within his right to, you know, be strong and stuff like that. You know, though I be rude in speech but not rude in knowledge, right? That's basically the thing, where it's just like the dude shouldn't have been bothering him in the first place. But at the same time, you have to understand how to move in this thing. All right, so and also, so let's just get these precepts first. First, Proverbs 15 verse 1: a soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. And that's basically the thing. Again, speaking as a man, early on, before the gun was pulled out, I felt like he was kind of making the dude angry. He was just, and even as the brother said, you know, when you're alone, you know, you should definitely try to, you know, kind of keep things calm and whatnot. And then, you know, this basically whole thing happened. And again, my only criticism is that, oh my God. Alright, Slakia, I had to get something. Anyway, as I was saying, what I would have done, I wouldn't have been so aggressive. I just would have been like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, you got it. You can leave now. I just wouldn't have engaged with them. But of course, you know, sometimes you do want to kind of test the spirits. And the thing is that the reason why wholeheartedly believe that this dude, this guy, the dude on the floor that you see right now, is not an Israelite, even though he's saying that, oh, he's a so-called native, is because if you look at how he immediately, as soon as the gun came out, all right, he was saying, oh, look at this N-word, oh, N-word this, N-word that. Like he had all that built up hatred. Okay, that is not no freaking that is definitely the spirit of Esau. All right, that's how Esau talks, and that's the thing. That was the thing with me when I was dealing with someone, because I told this story in a lesson, like I don't know how long ago, maybe a year or 2 years ago, maybe. I think it was 2 years ago. I was talking. It's like, no, I wasn't talking. I was just minding my own business. I never bother anyone. All right, I keep to myself. But some Edomite neighbor, all right, he kept on bothering me. He kept on picking at me. Okay, and what happened one day was I was parking my car so I can go up into my apartment, and then lo and behold, the dude blocked my path because there was only one way. There was just one stairs, all right, and I had to walk up the stairs in order to get to my apartment. And then, like, he's blocking my path. Like, I have no idea why. He's just like all this shit saying, oh, N-word this, oh, N-word that, all right, talking all big, and I'm over here. I'm genuinely, I promise you, all right. And I was recording. I recorded it. All right. I literally recorded it. All I said was, "Move. I'm not doing this. Move out of my way. Get out of my way." All the time. And I have, Slakia. I had been recording for the longest time because if ever something had happened where he had attacked me, I would have had video evidence that would have shown that he attacked and he initiated the thing first. The dude kept on getting bats at night, and banging on my apartment room door. All right, on my apartment door. All right, calling the police on me for noise complaints when there was no noise. All right, there was literally nothing, and the police kept on coming to my place. Like, I think like 5 times maybe, saying like, oh, we heard a noise complaint, noise this, noise that. Well, they didn't hear anything, so they just said, okay, well, whatever, I guess we're gonna leave, like, you guys. And that's the thing, because it's an Edomite calling on a Jake, the fucking Edomites never get in trouble. And then when the dude was blocking my path, finally he freaking pushed me, shoved my freaking face. So then we got into a fight, much like this, where I was defending myself. I defended myself. I wasn't trying to fight. I was just trying to get out of my way. He thought, and that's the thing. I'm telling you, the exact same spirit, the exact same thing, where he thought because we were acting peaceful, because we didn't want to fight, all right, because we're like all this, like this, trying to calm him down. And the brother was giving soft answers. Okay. When he brought out the gun, he's like, okay, I'm trying to teach you, I'm trying to tell you, it's down at 30. He's trying to say, like, yeah, look at this. Like, you should calm down, the X, Y, and Z and whatnot. I'm not trying to fight, but then you deserve that, by the way. I'm not trying to fight, all right? I'm not trying to fight. We're not trying to get into any... Slakia. Basically, as I was saying, as you're talking, you're trying to say, hey, calm down, like this, then third. I'm not doing this. I'm not going to a fight and whatnot. They push you first. They get in your face. They do all this stuff first. They initiate stuff, and then when you defend yourself, and then you actually come out on top. When you actually win, you actually show your strength. You actually show that there are hidden fangs. All right, there are hidden fangs behind these this calm demeanor and stuff like that. Then they want to say, oh no, you're brother, I'm trying to do this, and I promise you, the exact same shit that this dude is over here begging, all right, being fucking racist, being freaking what's the word? And that's the thing. He was saying this bullshit as in you cheated my guy, you sold him some bad stuff or whatever, all that bullshit. All right. He was literally trying to freaking lie and say that this dude sold him stuff and whatnot. That's that bullshit that these devils freaking always try to do. All right, this shit that's ridiculous. This kind of shit is ridiculous. I hate this type of stuff. All right, because they always get to that freaking bullshit ass racist stereotype of trying to associate us with gangs, drug, violence, rap music, and all that crap. Which was the exact same thing that the dude did to me. Not this dude, but the dude that I'm talking about in the story that I had, that I just told. All right, he was basically saying all that stuff, calling me the N-word and all that stuff. When I never bothered him, I never got in his way. I literally always avoided him. I always avoided him, and he was freaking always trying to pick a fight with me. All right, and then lo and behold, the dude was again, just like this dude, leaking. By the end of it, he was leaking. I'm over here freaking. I'm pretty as fuck. Nothing. No injuries anywhere. All right. No blood. None of my blood was spilled. All right. None of my royal blood was spilled. But the dude was leaking, bleeding all over his fucking face after I was done putting him on his ass. All right. And then over here, I literally I called the police. By the way, when I called the police, I showed them. Hey, look at the freaking footage. Look at this footage. All right. This is the stuff that happened. This is everything that happened. He started the stuff, and then guess what? Lo and behold, the racist ass cops sided with the damn devil. They were well, they didn't necessarily side with him simply because I think that what I think is that because I was simply because I'm so-called black man and the dude is so-called white man, they just blamed and said, okay, well, it's your fault, you were trying to do this, and all the bullshit that he said to the cops when they came. He basically said, I was just trying to talk to him. I helped him because there was a fire and stuff like that. I was just trying to save him. Like, but why is he so mean? This and the third. And then I'm over here showing, look at the fucking evidence. Look at the phone. I'm trying to get to my apartment. I'm trying to walk past him. I'm trying to not confront him. He blocked my path, which, by the way, that's legally considered assault. Blocking someone's path. Let me just fucking get it. Where is it? I pressed the thing. If you block someone's path, is blocking someone's path can be assault in America, depending on the intent, the level of physical contact, and local laws. So. Yes, that's basically assault. He's trying to force a confrontation. I'm not trying to do that. That's literally illegal, and they didn't give a fuck. But I'm the one. They want to say, oh, you know what? You're lucky he didn't want to press charges on you. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And they knew, and I knew that they were bullshitting, because if I was really the one at fault, if they really knew that I was the one at fault, they would have arrested me right on the spot. They would have just ignored everything that I said, the fucking evidence, and they would have just locked me up. But because I had literal evidence, it was not no hearsay. I literally took the liberty to record it because I had been facing so many issues. All right, I've been facing so many issues. I've been seeing this dude do a whole bunch of shit. I've been seeing this dude do a bunch of shit bothering not just me, but all the other neighbors as well. Okay, literally everybody, even the other Edomites, all right, or the other Edomite. I think it was Edomite. Yeah, I think no, it was one Edomite. No, multiple Edomites. All right, and another Jake, and even the people in his own household, they were just fed up with this one dude. And the dude thought he could take his fucking anger out. No, as a matter of fact, he was taking his anger out on his girlfriend or whatever. I think he was beating her. I'm pretty sure. I didn't care enough to actually bother confirming. But but what I did know was I saw that she had called the police on him because of his violent tendencies. But of course, police didn't do anything. The police are always trying to defend Esau. All right. Now, Slakia, for this being so drawn out, this is just the type of stuff that just goes to show, like, this is the spirit of Esau, Edom. I bet so much money that this dude over here is an Edomite, because I know I've seen this type of behavior before. He is one of those $5 Indians, which basically, if you don't know, a $5 Indian, quote unquote, is if you are a white person and you want to take advantage of this reparation type thing. It's not really fully reparation, but there was some benefits for so-called Native Americans at one point in time in America, where if they had spent $5, they would have been legally considered so-called Native Americans, even though they were so-called Edomites. And obviously the so-called white people took advantage of that, and they just said, okay, well, here's $5. Let me give me the benefits as well. So the benefits that was intended for the so-called Native Americans, the Edomites had benefited from it as well. I think they benefited more. I'm pretty sure the last time I heard about it. Anyway, Slacky about that. Let me go back into these precepts, because this is a very serious thing. Okay. Jeremiah chapter 16 verse 19. O Lord, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction, the Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit. And that's the thing. This actually, literally what I just spoke about. All right, they've inherited lies, saying, "Oh, we're the people of Israel. Oh, we're this. We are Native Americans, and so such and such." All right, we're these people. They're just stealing our heritage. Okay, you have so many, and that's the thing. This dude is an imposter. Okay, he is an imposter, so-called Native American. He's freaking claiming Native American because he's in a Slakia. He's claiming Native American when he's not no Native American. He's full on red devil Edomite. All right. This type of shit. I am so glad. Like this type of stuff. It means more to me when I see the Lord protecting the elect, or not. I won't say the elect, but the prophets. All right. Because we don't know if we're the elected. We don't know if this brother's the elect. But, I'm just glad that the Lord protected him. I'm glad that the Lord, made it so that this type of stuff, it didn't get too bad. All right. But yeah, he handled it well. Okay. I cannot stress that enough. Very grateful that the brother was protected. He's okay. And, yeah, this was just something that I thought was very important. And it resonated with my spirit, because I had a similar experience where I guess like that type of stuff happened, and this is where you actually really see. Let me actually get this. This is where you actually really see the spirit. All right, 1 John 4 verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit whether they are of Yahweh, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. And that's the thing where, just because someone says, oh, I'm a Native American, or I'm black, or I'm this, then the third, whatever, doesn't mean you should believe it. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that you should just automatically disqualify someone that looks like a so-called Edomite. All right, because you never know. Someone that looks like a so-called Edomite, or someone that looks like this dude, all right, could in fact be an Israelite. But obviously, we see the spirit in this dude, and we see that it's clearly not that of an Israelite. That is clear as day that of an Edomite. All right, it's very obvious. We can see it through his demeanor, how he was treating him, and then that's the thing. As a matter of fact, let's get that as well. Hebrews 12 and 17 let's start at verse 16. Hebrews 12 and 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. And the thing here is, when things are good for Esau, of course he's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm the best, I'm the top thing, I'm top dog, I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread or whatever and stuff like that. And then when things don't go his way, and he's over here begging and crying like a little bitch, okay, unable to what's the word, accept the reality of things, all right, or accept the circumstances as they are. He's just too he's childish, okay, one of those things called a man child, all right, throwing a freaking temper tantrum. Matthew chapter 5 verse 25, agree with thine adversary quickly whilst thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. All right, that's the thing where, for me personally, again, as I said before, I would have just stayed peaceful and tried to dismiss him, in a friendly manner. But I guess the Lord had other plans, okay, in order to show how things go. And that's not, and I'm not saying, I just want to say, I'm not saying that the brother has to act a certain way, or he has to kiss ass or something like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying in a sense of, we do have to move in wisdom. And I definitely believe that, he did well. I think he did well, but me personally, I would have done that. But I think that ultimately at the end of the day, it depends on who you are and how the Lord sets stuff up for you. But I do believe, I think that's basically it. It's depending on who you are, the Lord's gonna have things go a certain way. But don't think that you can talk to anyone however you want. Understand and move in wisdom. All right. You don't need to watch your tone or something like that. You can be quote unquote aggressive in a certain way, but like as another brother had said, definitely watch where you're going, watch where you are. In the new spot that I've been going to, I go in front of a McDonald's, all right, so that's basically so that people can see me there. I'm not causing trouble and all that stuff. I'm just able to work on doing my thing and whatnot. Anyway, Ezekiel chapter 35 verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, by the time of their calamity. Hold on. By the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Basically, Esau has had a perpetual hatred for us, so of course he's going to always want to find an excuse to be in conflict with us. All right, so that's why, again, as I said before, if he was an Israelite, I don't believe he would have responded that way. I think that was Edomite behavior. All right, so definitely not an Israelite. The so-called white dude or red man is definitely not an Israelite. The brother handled it as best as I believe. The Lord set things up for him. The Lord protected the brother. And I pray that the Lord continues to protect other brothers, that are, be they alone and other stuff, especially in our growing time of trouble. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHEM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHEM, WAKWAKWADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, Abad Wall, and Shalom.